I feel like I have worked so hard. There's been days where I don't want to get up. I don't want to film the videos. Like, I don't want to do like any of this. But I always think I have to put my family first. I just wanted, God, I don't even know how to put this into words, but I feel like when I started doing all of this, I never thought it would be as big as it is now. Like, I didn't think like I would meet so many people. I didn't think like I would even really make it this far. If anybody has ever gone back to see my videos, know that I started doing this because of my husband. My husband had a heart attack back in June. So that's why I started doing all of this. But he wasn't able to work for about 2 months. Rent is expensive. I have 3 kids. We have a car payment. We have bills still like that just piled up. His medication was super expensive. He didn't have insurance. He still doesn't have insurance to this day. So I thought, what can I do, right? What can I do? My regular job doesn't pay me like enough at all. Not even to cover a bill. It doesn't pay me enough. So I saw a girl here. Her name is Sylvia. And she was the one who inspired me to do this. So I thought, okay, like, this is something I can do. But since I started doing this, like, I feel like people have come up to me and said, like, hey, you know, I used to buy, like, from somebody that used to be here. Ya no están. Like, I don't know what happened to them. Well, I feel like I used to think, okay, maybe they just don't last because they don't sell enough, or it's too hard, like for them to be waking up, because it is hard. But now, like, come to realize that it's not any of that. There's a lot of envious people out there that just are ready to, like, see you fail, like, to prey on your downfall, and that's what these people want. But they're not gonna get that from me, guys. I feel like I have worked so hard. There's been days where I don't want to get up. I don't want to film the videos. Like, I don't want to do like any of this. I don't like to ask for help. I've never been a person to ask for help. I've never have. Like, I'm asking you guys, even if it's just to watch this video all the way through. I'm gonna make a GoFundMe to open up my own establishment. I already have the place. I just need to get the money to take out everything that I need. This was just a push, like, in the right direction. And I want to thank anybody or whoever it was, the group of people, like the one person, whoever it was that was calling on me. I want to thank you so much. Like, honest to God, guys, I'm gonna leave my GoFundMe in my bio. Even if it's $1, it doesn't matter, guys. Even if you guys just share my video, like my video, comment, you guys, that would help me so much. If you guys would just stay, like, to the end of the video too, would help me so much. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys later, hopefully. And thank you guys so much, everybody who stayed to the end. And thank you guys, everybody who came out and supported me, like, even when through all of this crazy. I want to appreciate you guys, and so sorry for making a video like this. This is not like my typical video. I don't like to ask for help, but this, I feel like I need everybody. I need the help right now.
All right, I have some wild stories that will show you the real, on-the-ground effects of Trump's tariffs that went into place overnight. I mean, this one says, quite the sentence in the New York Post this morning. Quote, a small business owner in Boise, Idaho got the shock of his life when he realized President Trump's tough trade measures meant tariffs on stock that he'd ordered jumped from $26,000 to $346,000 overnight. Quote, the 34-year-old married father of a toddler and a newborn said he didn't vote for Trump, but had been cautiously optimistic when he'd won the election, hoping, quote, we'd be in for a business-friendly environment. Obviously, he didn't vote for Harris, so now I'm sure he's going to sour on the Trump admin very quickly, and we have a bunch of stories like this. Actually, I have quite the exciting video for you today because I went and I found a bunch of stories of people complaining that Trump is nuking their portfolio, is hurting the economy, is hurting their businesses, and this is not what they voted for. But after that, I'm going to bring in an electric candidate for the mayor of New York City that is talking about how Trump is raising prices and how he'll lower prices. I'm incredibly excited for this conversation, so if you want to help me out, make sure you drop a like and make sure you watch until the end of the video to meet Zohran Mamdani, who is running for the mayor of New York City. But let's start here. You are destroying the market, says this person. This isn't what I voted for. If things don't turn back around soon and the markets get clearance, I'll be voting you out, and I'm sure many more will be doing the same that voted for you this term. I don't know how you're going to vote Trump out. Maybe he means in the midterms he'll vote, but this says, at Real Donald Trump, thank you for bankrupting me. I supported you. In fact, I voted for you in all 3 past elections. Now, because of your ill-thought-out tariff policy and the needless market crash you brought, I am insolvent and my life is over. Why did you have to do this? Someone said, I've honestly never been so disheartened or disappointed in someone I voted for. You have single-handedly crushed my investment account that was doing so well. I'm a hard-working, middle-class person with 4 kids who you, sir, have royally screwed over. Thanks a lot. And I know that there's a lot of irony in these posts and that people always comment, don't feel bad, don't feel bad. But when I hear of somebody who very well could have just been my cousin or my aunt or my uncle who went down the wrong path politically, when I hear somebody struggling like this, it does make me feel bad, for sure. Someone said, I voted 3 times for you. I am the stupid one. This is the opposite of what I voted for. How could you cut the California State Library grant? How could you do that to those of us at the library who voted for you? This one's not even about tariffs. This one is about something completely different. You're turning your back on us. People had to be put on leave. Classic case of not caring until it affects me. How could you side with Russia when Putin told BRICS his goal is to bring down our economy? Not what I voted for at all. Fix this. Someone said, at Real Donald Trump, I want to believe there is something positive from all of this. But when so many people who voted for you are without a job, is America really great again? When will Americans feel whole again? Someone said, I work for an oil company. I don't like this. I voted for you, but maybe I'm regretting it. Biden was horrible, but this is equally as bad. We have some more. What about this one? I feel saddened and disappointed. I voted for...
These might be my favorite 2 posts on social media of all time. This guy said he voted for Trump to own the libs, and now he just lost his shoe business because of Trump's tariffs. In July of 2024, he says, I'm voting for Donald Trump for the economy and to own the libs, of course. But now he says, well, there went my shoe business. I don't understand why the tariffs have to eliminate the de minimis exception. Why does the government punish small businesses in this country knowing full well that Nike and all of the big brands will be fine paying the taxes, but his business gets wiped out? Gee, I wonder why the billionaire wouldn't fight to protect small businesses and why he would favor the corporations that lobby money to him. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Honestly, when I see posts like this, I don't feel bad for these people at all because they're getting exactly what they voted for. This is more proof that Donald Trump's tariffs are, of course, not good for the working class and small businesses. The bigger brands can just absorb these higher costs, move the supply chains around, or pass the costs along to the consumers. But small businesses don't have that type of cushion. They're the ones that go out first. And yet, Trump's base still cheered these policies on without knowing who they would actually impact. This is a classic example of what the Republican Party has gotten their base to do for years, and that's vote against their own self-interests. They are voting to give the billionaires more money, which means we get less money. It's that simple. 2 + 2 is 4.
Oh, hey, so I'm just here to remind all of you that, you know how next month there's a lot of people that aren't getting food stamps and everybody's happy about that because they're like, they need to take their lazy asses to work and all this kind of stuff, right? Yeah, you know that. Well, I want to let you all know that $4 billion is not about to enter our economy next month, and local businesses are about to be affected by that first, just so you all know. So those mom and pop shops that some of you may even work at, right? Those are either about to be gone or they are going to be significantly affected by this for months or even years to come on end. And the reason for this is because most SNAP benefits are within walking distance of their homes because they usually don't have a car. So yes, some are going to Walmart, some are going to Target, some are going to bigger stores, but a lot of people are going to those local grocery stores that are within their neighborhood and not necessarily on the main streets, right? You know, safety with children and all that. So they're on the streets within the neighborhood, and there's like that one little market that, you know, takes groceries and all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah, those stores are about to be affected. And therapists, you're about to be affected too. And so pretty quick here, we're going to see prices rise just because businesses are going to have to make up that bottom line, right? Both small and big. And guess what, therapists? You're about to be affected by this too, because the second those food costs go up again, guess what so many people are going to cut? probably us. There's a few other things they'll cut too, probably, but within a few months, if we don't do something, we're probably getting cut too, because that $25 copay that you do and you get from that client each session, yeah, guess what they're not going to need anymore. You know, remember Maslow's hierarchy of needs? If they ain't got food, trust and believe they don't need you, okay? So this is no longer a Democratic and Republican issue. This is an American issue that we have to really come together and have some sort of come to Jesus, come to whatever solution, because we're all about to be affected by this. And even if you work and you pay for your own food and all that, you're probably going to be affected by it too, just so you know. And if you want to argue and just call people lazy for being poor and all this kind of stuff, then you know what? Go ahead and do it in my comment section, but don't do it with me, because I'm not responding to you. But I hope you all just realize that.
This is our last week at Catchin' Ice Cream. Sunday, November 5th is the last day that we'll be open.
So I wanted to stitch this just because that guy Dylan, the video you just saw, he's closing his shop in New York, November 5th. His concept was unique. He started making a name for himself because he was a ice cream manager, I believe, at Cold Stone, and he was visiting Cold Stones and doing ice cream, where he would throw the ice cream at the customer and they'd catch it, which was a cute thing to do. So he did a concept of it in New York, and he's been open for 2 years. He's unique, like myself. Marshmallow's unique, something different, nothing out there like this. There's a couple of shops, but I mean, when I started, and as him, unique. But he will be closing his store location. And if you watch his videos, if you go follow Catchin' Ice Cream, you'll see his story. But financial hardship is one of the reasons why he's closing, and I'm right there with him. I received my P&L. Give me 1 second. So earlier this week, I received my P&L for the year. I'll show you, because I'm not afraid. You can pause so you can read that, if you can see it. So for the year, income was $496,000, cost of goods $64,000, and then expenses $433,000. So a net income of negative $1,345. That's where we are for the year. And you see income almost $500 for the year, and it's like, wow, that's amazing. But when you get down to cost of goods and expenses, it's just not even equal out. So that's where we are. Once again, I'll tell you, in my bank account there's $800. My manager's check was $17, and I don't think it went through. But I'm gonna keep rolling the punches, keep keeping my doors open until they tell me I can't keep them open anymore. Keep doing what I can to make $1. We've got events coming up. We've got Johnson's Ranch happening on Saturday. We have the Farmers Market happening on Saturday on the west side. We've got Tempe Art Festival happening. We've got Phoenix Flea happening. So we've got things happening, just not enough happening faster and more of. So I don't know what next year's gonna hold for me. Right now, we're just gonna keep doing what we can, and I appreciate those who are loyal and who do show up. You guys are awesome. It's not consistent enough. Let's put it that way. It's not consistent. Not enough people coming in for drinks, not enough people coming in for desserts, not enough people ordering for parties. It's just not consistent. So, but I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm fine. Again, Georgia's still open, and I'm gonna keep doing what I do, and that's the extent of it. So, you guys have a good night. I just wanted to come out here and just relay that message, and I hope you guys hear it and share it and pass it on, and so others can see it. And I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. All right. Good night.